What was your first impression of Leslie when you first met her?
Absolutely. I was just waiting.
Sure.
She's a drunk.
Yeah. That's right. And I'm the Director of Chaos for the Doughnut Project.
My name is Leslie Pollard, and I am one of the owners of the Doughnut Project, and I do everything here. I handle all of the business side, I pay the bills, I pay our employees, I handle all the orders, I poke my head back in the kitchen and put my 2 cents in on what I think we should do on the next donut. But more importantly, I work really close with my partner Troy to grow our business.
From day one, when we started testing donuts in apartments way back in the day, the whole idea was about an experience, about really embracing people and letting them have the best time. And it starts from the donut, day one, just the dough, and then we add everything else on top of it. So you walk in the shop and you see the artwork and the music and the smiles, and that's what it's all about, the whole package together.
Well, true to our name, the Doughnut Project, we like to do collaborations with other businesses, and we've kind of found a niche for our cocktail donuts that we do. We get approached by a lot of alcohol brands that want us to create donuts for a National Tequila Day or a National Rum Day. So we're having a lot of fun doing those special donuts and collaborating with other businesses.
First off, we saw a little niche here in New York with making these donuts with savory and sweet ingredients and using things that you might make a cocktail with or make dinner with. So we have an olive oil and black pepper. You go out to dinner, you take a piece of bread, you scoop it in olive oil, you put a little chili. These things are really close together. So we have just jumped the fence a little bit, try to make it a sweet and savory, spicy combination.
One of my favorite restaurants to go to is Gramercy Tavern. My husband and I go there a lot, and actually it was a dish that I had there was the actual inspiration for our restaurant series. We did a restaurant series where we picked several restaurants and chefs and particular dishes at their restaurant that were so inspirational to us that we created a donut using those same ingredients. We had so much fun doing that we're going to do it again in January, and we're doing our research right now.
So I met Leslie while I was bartending at Italy in the Flatiron area, probably 2011, early 2011.
My husband and I were traveling back and forth between LA and New York a lot, and we would always go and sit at the bar.
We definitely bonded over a mutual love of food and alcohol, for sure.
And Troy was an instant, just charismatic, really cool guy.
I am a shameless self-promoter, especially back in the day, because I wanted people to know what I was doing and trying to accomplish. And I was making really, really bad donuts in my apartment. They were cement bagels, and I would bring them to work, and I would get them to friends and family and do little events, and everybody would say, these are really good. And I said, no, I want feedback on this.
He said he wanted to open a donut shop and told me he had been making them in his apartment. And I pulled out my phone and I showed him all the pictures I had, and he said he didn't like sprinkles because that's what my pictures were.
Our first real interaction was me saying donuts and her busting out her phone and like scrolling through all these pictures of, sprinkled colored donuts and, cake donuts that she loved from LA. And don't get me wrong, she's gonna tell you a different story, but I do enjoy sprinkled donuts, and it's actually a secret of mine. Second interaction was I'm making some donuts for her to taste for the first time, and I have my wife with me, and I'm telling her about Leslie, and I'm like, we're gonna go meet her, and as a kind of a business, and I was a little nervous, and I had these donuts that I'd worked on all morning. Leslie came flying in her workout outfit, grabbed the donuts, and was like, hey, goodbye, and she ran out the door, and we looked at each other, and I said, that's the lady I think I'm gonna work with. So she came back, and she loved the donuts. It was great. I think she was just more excited to be a part of it than actually like the donuts, because the donuts are better now. And she still liked that, actually. Boom, on to the next thing. So
it's one of the reasons I got involved in the Doughnut Project, is because I loved food so much that I wanted to be a part of the industry. I left my job as an attorney to actually become part of the food industry, and donuts was the best way to slide into the industry, because I don't cook, but I do love donuts, and I do have a great palate, so I like to influence the donut flavors.
We'll go out and we will look at a meal and we'll say, hey, what if we cram this and that, or put this on top of here, and can we put a whole ribeye on a donut? which we've talked about doing before too, but yeah, maybe someday.
And the more we started meeting and talking about the concept, the more this niche of getting inspiration from food and cocktails for our flavors, because most donut shops have, you know, chocolate and vanilla and candy and cereal and, you know, those types of things, and we wanted to elevate the idea of what a donut could be, and that's kind of what got us excited and just kept us moving forward, and that's what got people interested in being an investor, because we were so unique in our idea. So we're finally taking the steps to actually increase our footprint, and we are opening up a second location up near Central Park, and I think we'll get a lot more visitors, walk-bys, people that, you know, wouldn't normally know who we were. We're a destination here in the West Village. We're on a quiet, beautiful little street, so that was a natural progression for us to get to another retail location where we have a little bit more people that pass in front of our door. So we are very focused on growing the brand, making more donuts, and having more fun.
So when that gets all laid down and people understand we make really great donuts, they come back around again, and we want to be there for an extended period of time. So that turns me to the brand and how do we encompass this whole package. When you walk into the shop and you get to experience that and you want to walk away, or you can't even get here to New York and you will need a shirt that says the Doughnut Project and it's exciting. These pieces all really lay tones together for me. It starts with this simple logo on the top of my hat here with a bite on it, and it all comes down to making great donuts at the end of the day, and hopefully people just remember, they walk out the door and go, that was a blast, I had a great time, easy recognizable, and I'm going to tell somebody about it.